Come with me on a content day in Denver, Colorado, where I shoot with my hubby. We got our gear together and headed to the first location, Pastel Row. After adding some finishing touches to my look, we set up our equipment and props and discussed the vibe. Sometimes I need to see what we're working with first, so Steven will shoot a few previews and then we'll make adjustments together. Ongoing communication is key for us on long content days, otherwise we'll kill each other. Steven fixed my hair a billion times because it was actually pretty windy, but we tried a few different angles and I even fell a few times because the shoes were not a fan of the crouch pose. So we adjusted and worked with a newspaper prop that also really wasn't cooperating with the wind. So before I got more frustrated, we headed to location number 2. Sometimes you need to know when to get out of there. So we picked up our gear, I changed in the car, and through an accident we spilled Rockstar all over me, but instead of giving up, we prevailed. This next location, Greenway Trail, is actually the place Steven and I took our first photos after moving to Colorado, so it's kind of special. I stumbled upon this bench and immediately got inspired by all the tumbleweed. So we did end up with a lot of thistles, but it was really worth it. We switched up angles and poses to get a wide variety, but knew we needed to head to our last location before we got too burnt out. Our last set of photos were taken in a park really close to home. I wanted to showcase my new Gibson Hummingbird guitar that my parents bought me in the fall. We tried a few different backgrounds, and yes, I totally felt like I was living my best Swiftie life. A lot of the time I was playing different melodies because I wanted it to really feel like a concert in the park. Everything really came together for these 3 shoots, so check out my feed and Instagram for the finals. We ended our evening with Panera to head home to look at all the thousands of pictures we took.